Give me the 2-minute version. Who are you and what's your experience as far as judging goes?
My name is Judge John P. O'Donnell. I'm a trial court judge in the Cuyahoga County Court of Common Pleas, General Division. That is the trial court that handles felony criminal cases and civil cases of all varieties. By that I mean, on one morning I could have 5 or 6 credit card default cases where, I don't know, $3,000, $5,000 are at issue. On any other given day I could have a complex commercial business litigation where millions of dollars are at issue, and anything in between. I was first elected in 2002. I was elected again in 2006 and 2012. That's the 1.5 minute version.
This is the only bench you've occupied?
Correct.
And where'd you get your law degree?
Cleveland Marshall.
Are you from Cleveland?
Well, Cleveland area, Euclid, and I live in Lakewood.
And what's your undergraduate in?
Miami University, English/journalism.
Did you go straight to law school?
I did not. I started working, seems to me I began law school at night about 2 years after I graduated from college.
What were you doing?
I was working as an insurance adjuster for Aetna Casualty.
How'd that happen?
I got lucky in a sense. I didn't grow up yearning to be an insurance adjuster, believe it or not. Although it was a fun and educational job. I was sort of casting about. I've just mentioned to you what my degree was in, and somehow I had a contact. I think it was my dad's insurance agent who knew I was casting about. He advised me of an opening. He interviewed, and next thing I know, I was handling claims.
Interesting. Why'd you want to go to law school? Did you have a goal in mind?
I didn't have. Well, I don't know that you're asking this, but if you are asking, did I have the goal of becoming a Supreme Court justice, then the answer is no. But I will say that from handling claims and my exposure to litigation, I realized that's what I wanted to do, and in the context of handling claims, I went to a lot of pretrial settlement conferences with judges and without judges sometimes, with their staff attorneys or law clerks. And that whetted my interest.
Okay. Why would you be a better justice than you're being up against Justice French, right?
Correct.
Why would you be a better choice for the voting public?
Because I think I bring a differing array of experiences to the court than she does, which would inform my perspective and make it different from hers. By way of example, well, before I say that, let me stress, and I have said this in the other interviews, I do not take the position that Judith French is unqualified to serve as a judge or justice, by any means. I do stress, though, that I have the impression, from what I know of her, that her experiences and her perspective are different than mine. So, for example, she has never sat on the trial court. While there's no question that appellate court experience is not a bad preparation for the Supreme Court, keep in mind the Supreme Court typically reviews things that occurred in a trial court originally. So one gains an appreciation for the practice of law as opposed to the theory of law when one sits on the felony criminal court in particular, but the civil trial court as well. The second thing, in handling civil cases, I have handled over the past 5 years what's known as a commercial docket. This is a new docket in the state of Ohio that is currently only being handled by 7 judges total. because Franklin County eliminated their commercial docket. This is a docket designed to assure the business community that when they have litigated matters, those matters will be handled competently, consistently, and expeditiously as possible. This is a whole new experiment in Ohio, and I am, as I said, one of 7 people currently doing it, 9 people total who have done it, and I think it's a unique experience that would inform my perspective on the bench of the Supreme Court.